Python things. I just need like other objects that kind of make sense from it all. You know? Hey Leaf, welcome back. Then again, you need subs to see him. Yeah, but Fang, yours will, like, at a minimum, if you say something in chat, you'll have badge for yourself. The left eye of the cloud, right eye of the cloud, left mouth and the right mouth. Well, those are gonna be emotes. The 4PZ Colves W when we eventually get there. That's some substantial damage. Yours already done. What did you do for yours, Skylord? What did you do for yours? Well, Fang, I was just saying as an example. You'll it's not all about subs, man. It comes with time. It comes with time. I haven't been watching too much. I watched a little bit of a Hattie's race against... I forget who he was running against. But yeah, I watched that one for a little bit. I just don't have as much of an interest in it as I did with DS1. It's also harder with Bloodborne because sure, in-game time matters at the end of it, but you can't really tell as much because of like PS4 Pro versus, you know, PS4 Pro versus the SSD and all that stuff. The loads, they start to get separated even if they're pretty close. Triangle, welcome back. Thank you for the host. Dr. Brutonian, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Triangle. I'm doing well. How was your stream? What were you up to? Emery, was that the race? Was that the race? It might have been. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Cool, what's going on? Fang, thank you for the host as well. Probably have not helped you decide like everything else emote related. There you go. I did see that Ivan and Romanticore were on today. Roman, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I mean that's the thing about these tournaments, right? There are people that are, I mean that's, or it's not that necessarily that he's even better in a tournament setting, but yeah, that's why you run them, because anything can happen. And like people come up with the different strats of what they're gonna do, right? Like people decide like, hey, I'm gonna YOLO this, I'm gonna skip this safety strat, you know, to give an edge, but if they fail, like it could completely bite them. Played through the Prey DLC, nice. Nice, man. How is Prey, by the way? How is Prey? I have never played. Should have used, I could have used Carthus Rouge on Gundyr there, blood him a little more. Well, Enduritize, is it set up like the DS1 tournament was? Double elimination, so now so like Ivan will race out of the loser's bracket and could still win the whole thing, technically. Right? Dig Clouds, base is a regular cloud, 3-month is rain. 6 is thunder. You're a storm cloud, which is a mix between rain and thunder for the 3 and 6. Nice. Yeah, the hard thing is like, I think the ones that show up in chat, so you submit 72, 36, and 18 by 18 pixel emotes. What you see in chat, I think, sits roughly around 29 to 30 pixels, but it's tough. It's tough to fit the detail you want in that small amount of space. Amazing game if you like sci-fi horror RPGs, very well made. Ooh, see the whole horror thing doesn't speak to me. I don't know, I've never really been one for the horror stuff. Dead Space 2 playthrough, what? See, that's the thing. I played Dead Space 1 and enjoyed the story of it. I don't necessarily enjoy the scarier aspects of the game. Driver installation? Wait, you have to... I guess that's only my graphics card driver that I really do often. I don't have to restart for that. This is the best cosplay? Why? No, I don't know why. I don't know why. Pairing Pontiff with the katana? Dude, I don't know how to... Oh, I'm gonna have to see how the parry window and stuff is for this. Have to check out the Jurassic game. I saw a clip of it, but that was it. Wait. Prepare me for Sekiro. I'll have to give it a try, but how is that? Like, timing-wise. Is it normal? Seems pretty quick. I just have to be prepared with this. What's this? Okay. Well, we'll see how this treats us. Yeah, what's up, Turco? Want to play the game, but it's expensive right now? I'm not, yeah, at the moment I'm not really looking for new stuff. I might pick up The Last of Us, because apparently it's like $5 off on PlayStation Network right now. Sold your hoodie from PUBG Market because you're annoyed with the amount of messages for trade. Got enough from it to buy it. There you go. Developed Ultra Instinct and all of your clothes got screwed up. Not hiding, I'm just messy. DS3 cultism. Not a cultist, but I do enjoy the game. I would talk about vigorous health instead of vitality. Gotcha. Blue screened. Uh-oh. Wait, how are you? Are you on mobile then? Blue screen is no bueno. I in description of the art. No, I haven't. I have not. I guess I should. Black Ops 3, yeah. I have no interest in it, so I'm not gonna pick it up, but I remember Matt mentioning that last night, Matt Warbuckle, about playing Black Ops 3. I didn't realize that it was on on PS Plus until this morning, I think. Or no, maybe it's at like lunch. Hey Thor, how are you? Hitboxes. Why do I not feel my character getting hit? What the heck? What was that about? I like didn't feel a vibration on my controller. That's so odd. I don't know what was going on there. King Red! Welcome on in. Thank you for coming through with the raid. It's free, you wouldn't spend money on it? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not even gonna play it. I'm not even gonna play it. Oh, I need to read the description of the armor, apparently. A terribly worn shirt. Men are fond of weaving tales to explain the raggedness of their garb. My sixth sense warned me of danger, and I danced between... Ah, no, I tried to sprint. Damn it. And I danced between flurries of blades unscathed, but alas, my clothes went to tatters. So what, the person shredded his clothes, but not him? It's a good day, why is that? Something in particular? Something in particular to spice up your day? Pretty much. Well, that's relatively impressive, I would say. It's relatively impressive.
We are now the knights who say, "Eki, eki, 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 patang,
That's why. Thor, thank you for 4 months in a row, man. 4 freaking months. King Rad, thank you for the follow. I am doing well. How about yourself? Thor, welcome back for 4 months in a row. I hope you continue to enjoy your face. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. I need to find some time to add a couple more. I really need to find some time to add a few more of these, those gifts and alerts. I just haven't had the time. There's too many other things that need to get done. Oi. Oi. But yeah, I gotta find somebody about emote stuff. I might talk to... I need to discuss some ideas in general about, like, what I should do for what months. Are you serious? Come on. What I should do for what months. Maybe talk to Relentless Frost, because I know that he does design stuff in general, so he might have an idea of feasibility size-wise and such. Can you stop casting your damn magic? No? Really don't want to? I don't have stamina.
Go and tell your master that we have been charged by God with a sacred quest.
Mark, thank you for the follow. Look like as a reference? Yeah, I still need to figure out, like, the feasibility of things in general, and, like, what stuff would possibly cost. It's more so just, like, getting the idea for what I would want, because I would like to have that stuff before I, like, actually approach an artist. The only reason I mentioned Frost is because I know that he does design stuff for work. Is he through the wall? He does design stuff for work, and I've known him for a while. What is Osiris doing? What the heck, man? I thought I might get away with staying underneath of him. TBH. TBH. Thought I could get away with it. I was joking, you're a good boss, stay here. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Well, the tie cut. Yeah, if I'm definitely still in need of something, Skylord, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm not sure at the moment. We'll have to see. Just died as a 4-player team to Kieran at once. Wait, he one-shot the entirety of you? 3-head one might be tough to get down. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could also have it where it doesn't have, like, the intricate details of it, and it just has the colors kind of in crest form, right? So the yellow and white design, where it's just like a square with the yellow and maybe like the white diagonal stripe through it. Maybe a little bit of, like, it doesn't have to have the full detail of the 3 black heads. No Monster Hunter World PC release date at E3? Oh yeah, I forgot that wasn't there, you're right. Yeah, Kieran's tough though. Putting off a lot of work into making some bots. Pretty much just taking a break. What kind of bots are you making? So I've only messed around with anti-mid, but like I mean I have a general sense for bots, at least in a Node JavaScript environment. I know you can do some like Python stuff. I guess I could try my parrying out on Gundyr. Although I'm kind of scared that he's gonna wreck me. Not sure how I feel about this. What's the timing? Input reading. Gotta be early. Oh, that's awkward. Not that timing. That was too early. Yeah, I don't think I like katana parrying at all. Ow. Dude, I'm so off on that. Doctor, welcome back. Back from vacation? Promise is meaningless unless fulfilled. Dude, I hate this freaking thing. I'm just gonna fight him normally. Holy crap. Oh, and that misses. That's early. This is disgusting. I rolled that. I rolled that. What are these attacks that keep going over my way? Come on, man. Fuck, I'm dead. No. Dead. I'm really not enjoying the way this is going. Parried the jump attack. Doctor! You didn't have to, man, but thank you very much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. I hope your vacation was very nice. Can I hit him? Oi, mate. Freaking oi. Point blank charge attack is my favorite attack. Thank you, champ. Good deal. Yeah, I'm not katana parrying. It's too much of a hassle. I'm gonna get wrecked by Pontiff trying to do that. You hate the Great Scythe? Why do you hate the Great Scythe? What's wrong with it? I tried to do the strafe there. It failed. Alright, boys. Ad Estus. Out of the Estus. Let's do it. In before point blank charged. Subaru, welcome back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Doctor. Thank you for the sub. I hope you enjoy your face. Swordmaster's been hanging out in Gainesville. Yeah, he's a little beefy. He's a little beefcake. Sweet hunk of man. You know. The usual descriptors. The usual descriptors. Doing a run with it? You struggled with Greatwood? The hitbox is kind of weird on scythes. Just scythes in general. The handle doesn't have a hitbox. It's only on the scythe. So, yeah, that boss gets kind of funky. That boss gets kind of funky. It's nothing out of the usual. I've definitely dealt with that. Actually, you know what? I should have put that point into luck. I'll put the 5 levels into luck once we get Yol. That would have been the smart thing to do. Handle on DS3 had a hitbox. It doesn't like fully. It like has partial hitbox, I feel like. I don't think it all. At least it doesn't hit for the full damage. It doesn't hit for the full damage, that's for sure. Because I've had weapons like that swinging close at Greatwood, and it doesn't register as anything. So, I don't know. I had some issues with it. Alright, so Vort doesn't bleed. Pronunciation wars over Sekiro? Oh no. What are the arguments? I'm assuming that somebody has like knowledge of the Japanese language. Sekiro. Blade Driver blues again? Hopefully not. How do you like fix that though? Sekiro, and Sekiro? I think I say the second one. I say Sekiro. Does somebody have like what's the? Are those are what the 3 that people are talking about? Blade part does extra damage. Regular hand does reduce. Okay, yeah. But I don't know. Point blank and stuff on like Greatwood though, I didn't get any damage. So it like the hitbox is kind of weird because it'll like register you hitting the like wood part of the tree. Oh, my Alluring Skulls is maxed out. First one sounds cool. What, Sekiro? I don't know, that one sounds weird to me. That one definitely sounds weird to me. The 3 you see the most? Hey, Yak. What's up? I don't know. I've only really heard Sekiro, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't heard a lot of people talk about it. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Yo, Wider. You want to see gameplay? That's basically where I'm at too. For most games, there are a few games that I saw that I was like, okay, that's cool. I want to see some gameplay. Hear some stuff about the story.
Then shall we begin, Ben?
Come on, are we gonna get some
shall we begin?
Some damage out of. There we go.
Then shall we begin?
It's probably the only point. Yeah. All right.
Then shall we begin?
Hey, senor. DS1 is a well-decided game. What are you referring to? What are you referring to with that statement?
Be safe.
I like DS1. I like DS1. That doesn't necessarily make it good, but I like it. I was going to call it Subaru, but you asked him not to. That's a fair request. It would get really confusing and sound like people are talking about you all the time. Oh, Aerodhoth is working on a new wiki? Oh shit. I didn't realize that he was doing that. I might have, maybe I had seen him talk about that at some point. It just kind of went over my head. That's pretty cool. What is he hosting? Do you know like any details about it? Like where he's getting, like, is he sourcing all of the information? Or does he have other people that are helping him out with it? And like what he's using for the website? Fextra sucks and is making macros to fill a wiki. Oh, like is it gonna draw information straight out of the game? The game files or something like that? Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. The thing is, oh, I guess you could, if you have the way to extract all that, you could get exact, probably, you know, health numbers and stuff for bosses and whatnot. And there's probably information stored on like where the items are located, or maybe you have to put that info in yourself, but. Kill the drakes in the Valley of the Drakes, and one just glitched right through the wall and tried to, like, fly up and swoop down on you. Dude, those drakes are so tanky, too. Those drakes are so tanky as well. Like, it's... I don't think I've ever had, like, an easy time killing them. Use cheat engine for the info, but that would take a long time. So do you know how exactly he's extracting that? Please no parry. Damn it. Oh! Ugh. I didn't have this. I was like just shy on stamina. Awesome. I'm just gonna let him kill himself, yeah. Kill one in 3 hits? Not that tanky. I guess it depends on what point you go and kill them in the game. I never go back to Valley of the Drakes after I'm relatively low leveled, so that probably has a big part of it. Killed one in 2 hits. Yeah, clearly I just don't go there when I'm high enough level or high enough upgrade on my weapon. What are they weakest to? Haven't killed Gargs yet, but you killed Quelaag. What made you decide to do it in that order? Out of curiosity. Wolfie, welcome back. How are you? What a heist today, GG Fang. GG man. When's the last time that happened? Completely blind to Cyberpunk because CD right haven't let you down yet. Yeah, you're a big fan of those games, so I don't blame you for wanting to keep that blind. Weeks ago, it's really been that long. Well, how often have you been gambling? Frequently? I'm doing well, Wolfie. Thank you for asking. Ooh, hitbox. Nice. Okay. Are you fucking with me? Cool, let's Let's drop down after I pop only one set of balls. So dumb. Yeah, for some reason I thought I was just doing a regular rock back and forth. It's pretty decent damage though, I'll say that much. It's pretty solid on the damage front. Nyar, running in undies. Yeah. Swordmaster doesn't like to wear too much, so likes to feel free. Likes to feel very free. Use the Uchi on your first playthrough? How did you enjoy it? And how long did it take you to kill the Swordmaster for it? You want to use the plus 15 Demon's Great Axe with Lightning Resonant RTSR? See if the health bar disappear. Yeah, that'll hit like a truck. He kills. Oh, that's so fun. Not even challenging. Not even challenging. Spending a few minutes killing that sleeping dragon at the valley, and it wants to run back. the rinse and repeat strats. Sellsword Twin Blades first playthrough. Oh, come on. Come on, man. I can't say too much because I did Raw Store Straight Sword my first playthrough, but Twin Blades are even cheesier than that. Fire infusion on it till you're told to use sharp by Google, not blind by the way. Did you use the fire infusion because that's what the speedrunners used, or what? Right off the side, it sounds like he killed himself for a lot of people then. Good early, yeah, that's about it though. First DS3 playthrough, you killed Dancer with like a +3 weapon since you're dumbass and missed the upgrade materials. Was stupid, yeah. That's probably, I mean, that's a big reason why I think people struggle in a lot of these games is like bosses are harder for them because of improper upgrading. But after your first Souls game, like you'll never forget to upgrade. You'll always be like on the lookout for upgrade materials. DS2, the gems were hard to get, so you thought I was gonna say, oh, okay. Yeah, I actually don't know too much about the gems in DS2. Like I remember picking up a few, but I've never used them. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. They're a lot more on the rare side. In DS3, they're like, here you go! Just hand them out like candy. No, I didn't actually mean to, like, call you over towards me. It's fine. Oh, hello. Ran right past him. Right by him. Fire gem is a burial gift? Yeah. Yeah, so you can get that as a burial gift, but where's the first gem that you can pick up besides raw? Where's the first elemental gem you can get? If infusions were a real thing. Yeah, but Turco, it's not like people are doing much like sword combat anymore. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess that works too. Put it in your axe and a lumberjack. Although that would be a bad call. All bosses without fire gem? Bundle Walnir and Lake Greatwood. So would you get the bonfire? Like, what would you do? Run through, grab the door, hit the bonfire, and then proceed to row sacrifices and just come back later when you had an upgraded weapon? I guess so. The fire. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. So you can hit up the fire demon by Sigurd. Get the fire gem there. Run through Greatwood Door and get the bonfire in your Ferret Keep skip. Run through Greatwood Door. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you need to go, but you'd have to go back to kill Greatwood later, so you need a bonfire closer. Right? You need a bonfire relatively close so that you don't lose a lot of time. The gem back from uninfusing? Oh no. Yeah. It's gone. It is very, very much so gone. Or not. The second one, like by Hodrick? Or somewhere different? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, come on. Actually, yeah, Flynn's would be good with this set. Flynn's would definitely be good with this. That might make more sense. What percentage boost does Flynn's give? Because what do we have for AR? So that's 523. Mm, 498. Yeah, it never gives 15%. It could be good if I wanted to get rid of other rings, but I like having the defense, honestly. I really like having defensive rings. Because at this new game, like, surviving is more important than the damage. Like, the extra bit of damage is only going to do so much. Twin Blaze Naked, you get roughly 4 to 6%. Yeah, it's just going to be... It only makes sense, I guess, for me to use it if I'd have to swap out Lloyd's Sword and just, like, accept that I'm not going to be at full health all the time. But, oh, I don't know what's better overall. Because I feel like we're at full health a decent amount. Fist only, no armor, 50% boost. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. You got to maximize your build, Turco. All about maximizing the build. Don't think it's worth it? Probably not. Probably not. The 10% that I get from having full health probably is more frequent. Like, it's frequent enough to balance out to be more percentage-wise overall. I would think. I don't know. Didn't know how to uninfuse and he put the wrong gem. Don't you... Wait, I thought it was, though, that you could just infuse over top of a... Infuse over top of it. I guess you were saying just to, like, uninfuse entirely. Because I think you could just straight put on a different infusion. For the longest time, I thought you had to uninfuse and then reinfuse, but I don't think you have to. Somewhat serious question. How do I find the middle ground between what I want to play and what the audience wants to see? Well, I think it's... I mean, you kind of have to feel it out based off of, like, what's working. Right? Are you saying games, or are you saying builds? I guess, is the first question. Fuse on top of another one, or you can go to normal with the Shriving Stone. Yeah, I knew you could. I mean, I know you can do that now, but a long time back, I thought you had to Shriving Stone and then infuse. I didn't realize you could go one from another. Lloyd's Chloranthy +3, Prisoners FAP or Steel Protection. Well, Prisoner's Chain I don't think is worth it. Prisoner's Chain isn't worth it at this high. It's like it's better at lower health, I think. I don't think it's worth it as much at this point in time. First time I played an entire Dark Souls game? Wait, what? Dark Souls 3? Chloranthy +3, Steel Protection. Well, I'm using this ring because my character. I know somebody's gonna say because there's so much skin showing in this. Somebody's gonna say something because it's hollow, so I put on that ring. But yeah, these three are nice, and then having either the healing or Chloranthy +3. DS3, then DS2, then Bloodborne. Recently DS1, don't like that one. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It does kind of stink though that I think that some people's opinions get affected based on the order they play it, but that's such is life. Such is life. But as far as games go, Purple, I don't know. Obviously at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be what I want to play, because if I'm not enjoying what I'm playing, like, the stream itself is not going to be as fun or entertaining. So, that obviously plays a role in it. I don't know, but yeah, I try and go with, with kind of what's working and just try and feel it out. I know that Dark Souls, that's what the community has been largely built on. But I try and get feedback from you guys as to what you like and what will work. And we've been able to test out some things, like after we finished Dark Souls 3 and trying some things. So like Guitar Hero has been fun as like a wind down game. Binding of Isaac has been okay. Oh, excuse me. There's I don't know. Yeah, it's not easy to find a balance. I try my best, and I don't know if I'm always making the best decisions with it, but I definitely try to. Terrible stamina management? Well, I have 40 stamina plus, I have 40 stam plus Ring of Favor +3. So that helps with it a little bit, but or Chloranthy Ring rather. My bad. Chloranthy Ring +3 would probably be pretty helpful. Just don't have the ring slots for everything. Don't like most of the bosses? ONS were like your favorite? What were your thoughts on the DLC bosses? Because that's where my favorite bosses are. Second favorite DLC behind Old Hunters? Oh my god. Wow, the bleed. Lemillion, how are you? Didn't know how to access? Oh, right. I forgot that you had said about that. Yeah, accessing the DLC in DS1 is really funky. It's not straightforward at all. So you have to kill the Hydra, and then you talk to... Or no, you kill the Hydra, and then you have to reload the area. Free dust from a crystal golem. Go to archives. Kill a golem there. Get a pendant. Go back. Enter the DLC. Ivory King DLC is your third favorite? Yeah, I think this one is probably... Or not this one. I think that Ring City is my favorite. I don't know, DS1, like, DS1's DLC and Ring City are up there for me. The Old Hunters is a very good one. I don't, you guys know how I don't have that connection with Bloodborne that a lot of people do. Is that Medeir's like the only boss you like and maybe Demon Princess? See, I really like Gale. So I like 3 out of the 4 bosses. Half-Light's the only thing I dislike about this DLC. Demon Prince I struggle with at times, but at least in first phase. But like Demon Prince is a badass fight, and I really like Gale and Medeir. Makes you think about the main menu music. I haven't. No, I'm probably gonna hear that now. Ashes of Ariandel is best DLC. It's got a cool area and stuff. It's just a shame that one of the bosses is garbage. It's not fully garbage, it's just really annoying to fight them together. How much bleed is there on this? 39. Although I think that got boosted a tiny bit. It's probably like 37. Frida is a garbage fight. Oh yeah, that's definitely the one I'm talking about. Definitely the one I'm talking about. You like how convoluted it is to get into the DS1 DLC? Why is that? Why do you like the convolutedness? I kind of like... I like the way to get into DS2's DLCs. Like, DS3 is... You just talk to... You talk to Gale or you go to a bonfire. I like that, like, for DS2s, you have to, like, unlock a key to properly access it. Only thing you like about DLC 1? I like the area, and I like Frida. I don't like Wilhelm or Gravetender. Makes exploring worthwhile rather than bonfire. Yeah, I get you on that. The only thing is it has a sequencing to it. And that's the only, like, issue for me. Like, I understand exploring and, like, killing the Hydra is a cool thing, and killing that golem, and, like, getting the items, but having to do it in, like, that sequence and stuff, and that's where it becomes a little cumbersome. Painted world that was in a summer setting? Everybody put it. That would have been interesting. Clearly, you can only paint snow. He's gonna wreck me if he hits me. That's not as bad as I thought. Okay, I say that, but can only get hit so many times. You dirty piece of shit. Look at this input read. Get out of here. That's messed up. That's messed up. You can't queue up your animation, and then as soon as I go to do a running attack, I'd be like, nah, screw it, I'm backstepping. It's like, no, you're healing. You can't cancel that. Visually, DS2 has the best DLCs? I'll say this much. FromSoft does snow. Snow areas very well. I'm not a huge fan of the poison clusterfuck. Cleanest Wilhelm in a while. Yeah, that was pretty clean. That was pretty clean. We've had a few that were somewhat cleanish while you were gone. Sage can bleed? Yep. Yep. A decent amount of bosses can bleed. Not all of them, but a decent amount. Both Gundyrs can bleed. Osiris can bleed. Sage can bleed. Deacons can bleed. Who else can bleed? Great Wolf and Gravetender can bleed. Frida. I would imagine that Abyss Watchers can. Obviously Walnir can't. Pontiff and Aldrich. Norm can't. Dragon Slayer can't. Princes can. Cinder can. Nameless can. I don't know about Wyvern. Probably not. Superman bleeds? Yeah, but he's not in this game. So, a moot point. Callback to DS1? I mean, there's a lot of callbacks to DS1, but yes, yeah. DLC 2 has callbacks to all three of the games, right? The way they converge. The Dreg Heap, you're converging from High Wall into Earthen Peak, into Firelink Shrine from DS1. I mean, this is the final game, right? So it does make sense that there are callbacks to it. Oh my god, it's so fan service. The only reason you beat Gale, even though he's resistant to it, is all you had. Yeah, he's resistant to it, but he still bleeds. It's better than the bosses that are just 100% resistant. Or I guess immune would be the better word to describe it. Found a group of people that plan on getting smashed, so you think you gotta get it? I'm looking forward to it, man. I am definitely looking forward to playing some Smash. I'm not gonna be great at it, but it'll be fun. Can finally learn a bit about it. Are they people like are they friends of yours, or is it an online group? Particularly weak to bleed? I feel like he is. I rolled that early. Right there though, that demonstrates the hilt damage of a scythe. Like, we didn't take really much damage at all. IRL friends makes it hard for you to play those type. They're online. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I have an IRL friend who is like, he's got friends from online. Like, he's going to possibly meet one of them and hang out like for a week. It's a guy he's been playing Destiny with on PS4 for a while. Oh, it's just the way you said it, Fang. It's like, so they're online? There's nothing to be ashamed of with it. We're online right now. We're all online friends. I rolled. Come on, freaking. Damn it. It always cancels that animation. Frida, please don't. Oh, come on, what is that? Tracking. Can you just stop slamming your bowl down? God, somebody's so grumpy right now. Oh, what are these hitboxes? What are these hitboxes, man? It's garbage. Frida, not right now. Not right now. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, come on. You canceled my... Gosh darn it. Took my ring off. Stupid menuing. My backstab, but I gotta look pretty. Alright, it's fine. I wasn't really planning on bleeding this phase of Frida anyway. Oh no. It feels good to fast roll though, I must say that much. Why'd you sidestep? I was gonna say, I didn't see where she went. I haven't played Smash game for more like 3 matches since GameCube. Wow. I haven't played since probably freshman year of college, and it was those like 1 or 2 games I was talking about. Maybe I played it once since then, but it's been years. It's been years. I want to say I probably haven't played in 4 years. But I think it'll be fun, like, to go through the campaign, unlock everything. You know, let's see where we are, play with, like, we can, you know, we'll have, like, Smash nights where we can get group matches going with people from chat. I think it'll be fun. I must say, the Swordmaster, he is quite powerful. Alright, with high school friends that don't talk to you now? Hey man, it happens. It happens. There's not a lot of, like, even my best friends, we barely talk. And I don't talk to really anybody from high school outside of them. You know, people move on. You'll meet other people. Like, there's so many people that'll come in and out of your life. It's just how life goes. I feel like we're gonna be in one of those positions where, like, we just burn through this run. That's kind of how it's feeling right now, is that we're just gonna cook through this. And then it's gonna be like, well, what do we do next? I don't know, we can probably find something else to do. For some reason, I was like, it's a naked run. It's gonna take me a lot longer to finish it, but I don't think that that's necessarily going to be the case. I really don't. Oh shit, fool. Oh shit. Big heists. Big money. Actually, that probably slingshots you, like, up to, like, the top couple of places. At least top 5, I would think. Oh no, why is my throat hurting all of a sudden? Or not hurting, but it has like a slight scratch to it. No good. No good. Like to take part in the viewer run on Saturday, but you're so burned out on DS3? It's alright, man. It's alright. You know, obviously I hope there'll be enough people to summon, otherwise it'll be kind of awkward, but I definitely understand being burnt out on a game. I was burnt out on DS3 for a while. You guys remember that? I didn't play DS3 for several months. Probably like 4 months I didn't play DS3. Or I played it twice in like 4 months. Average speedrunner, a glass cannon, so if you can avoid getting hit, then you're set. Yeah, I mean, there are a few bosses and stuff that I guess I'm more concerned about. Just because one mistake can be the death of you. Oh! Okay. Double suicide. That's so weird that they get stuck in their falling animation and then eventually just decide, oh, I'm dead now. I'm dead now. Alright, so does it make sense to use fire resin on deacons? Or would it actually make more sense to put bleed on this and try and stack the bleed? Wonder why Uchi wasn't part of no hit, but getting it would be not consistent. Yeah, getting it would be inconsistent, and I'm assuming that the Twin Blades just still had better damage. Because you have to think, like, bleed is good for most things, but there are a few things that can't bleed. This twin blades hit twice as well. So, like, that plays into it. You have to remember, like, when I'm showcasing these weapons and stuff, like, you have to think of the stats and whatnot I have. Back when people used Astoras. Yeah, because bleed was better back then. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Where do I take the Pale Tongues? By the way. What Covenant? Or like, where's the Covenant place for that? Is that Rosario's chamber? Because we've got all 30 now. I need one more Vertebra Shackle. Actually, I think I need 2, because I don't think I have Lucatiel's Mask. Which apparently you get from trading the... Yeah. So I need 2 more Vertebra Shackles. It is Rosaria's. What are we going to get for turning the 30 in? What do we get from the 30 Pale Tongues? I just know this is the Covenant reward. Hey! See, this boss is gonna be an issue because of that right there. All right, I need to lure these guys away. Never done it? Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I know that it's the Covenant items, so I'm collecting all the Covenant items to get all the Covenant rewards, but Fog Ring for 10, and then there's something for 30. But that's what I'm unsure of. Hey, no. Be nice, Mr. Deacon. Please be nice. I guess it only causes a warp if you attack the one that's red and don't kill it within a short amount of time. Yeah, that's right. What? Wait, which one of them did a damaging attack? So much. Nope. Oh, we got the bleed on that one. Ha ha! Who done it? Who shot the late fireball? That I must say that bleed was pretty well timed. That bleed was very nicely timed. Nilicina, welcome back. How are you? Sorry, misclicked? Misclicked. Ever do a no-hit Sorcery Miracle Pyro run? I know Couch Jockey has. I don't know how many he's completed. He's completed a few of those, at least for any percent. I know he's been working on like the all bosses runs for all of them. I don't know if he got any of them. But I haven't seen him like really on Twitch at all recently, so I don't know what's been going on with him IRL. Accidentally fire a fireball? Man, that's the worst. 30, you get a staff. It's not an extra 30, it's 30 cumulative. So it's 10 and then the 20. I don't know if you leave. Oh, I don't know why I picked that up. That's extra stuff. I don't know if you leave the Covenant and then come back to it, if you have to give another 30. But yeah, it's just 10 and 30 or 10 and 20 more. Which is really nice, because if it was 40, that would be even more of a pain in the ass for everything. Dark Souls, ESL 1 Dark Souls 3 run today? Nice. Nice. Good stuff. What do you have? Do you have any plans for any other kind of run after that? Or are you gonna be playing something different? Torch run now, nice. Regular torch or follower's torch? I haven't done a torch run yet. Although I do need to, I'll probably do the follower torch, is it a follower night? I don't know what they're technically called. But I'll do a follower torch run at some point. Follower is too easy. This game is too easy. This game is too easy. Hey Zoo, thank you for the host. How was your stream? Just a hammer with fire on it? Oh, I know it's a real weapon. I think I saw somebody do a follower torch weapon art only run, maybe? That, or they just use the weapon art a lot. I'm not 100% sure on that. Twitch followers torch. Is that like if you if Twitch did the Olympics? You'd have the Twitch followers torch? Oh man, we're at 519. I guess we'll likely hit 520. One follow equals one swing. Alright, not. I don't think we're getting through a single boss in a stream. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Even on like a good night. You're only gonna get so far with 15 to 30 swings if things are going well. I'm not killing anything with 5 hits. Especially with a torch. Get out of here. Oh, you know what? This will be nice because we can actually poison Gale. Finally. It's one upside of buffable weapons. That's like the one, for whatever reason, that's the one I look forward to the most, is just Poisoning Gale. Get poison, maybe a couple of bleed procs. We're how far away? 10 levels, so 2 new game cycles away from. Ah, nice, yeah. Yeah, nice. From maximum vitality, which is pretty sweet, because then I can start looking into the Dragon Slayer run properly. Won't be so hard, not as hard as SL1. Fights will just be longer. You like when fights are long? Well, yeah. Once you get levels though, too. I mean, there's scaling on the. Wait, what does the regular torch count as? The regular torch is a shield? I mean, it scales with strength, so you'll get some damage out of it. Not that much. Can you infuse it? Like, can you make it a heavy? A heavy torch? You can't. I figures as much. But even so... Oh, that hurt. I just kicked my desk. That was not fun. Even so, you get scaling with it, so that's definitely better than nothing. I don't know, I would just go with, for that run, you go with health, strength, and some endurance. You don't need a ton of endurance, in all honesty. You just have to pace yourself a little bit more. But you don't need high endurance. You can use those stats on damage and surviving. No backstab, no riposte, no critical. The thing is, like, with Abyss Watchers, you can fight them the same. You just hit them instead of getting the backstab, so you just gotta hit and, like, roll out. Pontiff will be kind of annoying because you have to fight him regularly. But if you've got health, it shouldn't be too bad. And then Champ. But I know personally, like, I've been fighting those guys more without parrying, so we're getting slowly but surely better at it. Not great, but we've been getting better at the parryless versions of the fight. Charged R2? What does the Charged R2 do? Any boss resistant to fire will be tough? Yeah. Have fun with Yorm. Because Yorm is, Yorm's immune to fire, so you're just gonna get the physical damage. Learn to parry the Abyss Watchers. I know some people do that. Some people prefer fighting the Abyss Watchers with parries. But you can't riposte, so how much does that really do for you? Easy boss, easy boss. Why parrying backside? I don't know. Some people like to. It makes more sense in first phase if you're gonna parry. Second phase, I don't know that you can. Anything need to make sense? I guess technically no. Can parry phase 2? Yeah, there's just less openings to do so. Or I guess it's more dangerous. Alright, well. That was fun while it lasted. More deadly with the fire? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's just more dangerous. Parry Gundyr and Pontiff at SL1? Gundyr was really a pain. I'm assuming Champ Champ Gundyr. They're also the people that recommend parrying a Udex Gundyr. I don't know about that. I'm much more... Whoa! Hello. Much more comfortable fighting fighting a Udex Gundyr like normally. Is it paid to parry? I don't see the benefit in it. I don't know. Like, first phase of Champ Gundyr is the same way. It's very easy to dodge, and you can get multiple punishes. And second phase just seems really weird to parry for me. But obviously there are people out there that are better than me, and everybody plays a little bit differently. Some things work for certain people, others, you know, can do differently. You like when he kneels down to you? Are you his king? Kneel before me. Okay, so I still... Still need the Karthus Curve Greatsword. Still freaking need that. I'm gonna try killing this guy once, but I'm not gonna put on the... Please don't fall off. The item discovery boost. No, don't fall off. No hit strats dying hard? What are you talking about? Some things I don't let go. Well, okay, so here's the thing to be noted in Duratize. So I used to do no hit strats for casual play prior to doing the no hit run. So if anything, like, I'm just keeping with what I did. Like, that's how I learned the game. Is just kind of mimic those strats, because I figured the less I die, the better. And no hit run strats are a good way to not die. So I kind of always did those things. It wasn't until I did no hit runs that I focused on it. You used to do that stuff? You were a Squilla fanboy, though? Oh yeah, I mean, as of a couple days ago, I've been watching Squilla for two years. I love Swordnir. Hey, okay, faster Walnir. How you learn to upgrade a weapon as fast as possible? Yeah, I mean, every run that I did, and then, like, honestly, most runs that I still do, I follow that upgrade pathing as far as where I get my Titanite shards, large shards, chunks. So I always do early dancer. Started doing speedruns? You hate not doing the strats? You what? You hate not doing the speedrun strats? Been watching me about as long as Squilla with a week or two off. Did you... Fang, did you come here through Squilla's? I want to say yes, but... honestly, I don't quite know anymore. It's been so long. Always want to do partake in fair keep skip even a meme run. Okay. See, like, even after running DS1, like, I don't have the urge to just do skips and stuff in casual runs. I just always... I don't know. I leave it as is. The only thing I ever, like, randomly incorporate is move swap. But, like, I don't sends gate skip or anything along that line. Browsing and clicked on me because I had such little viewers. Well, I appreciate the view. Appreciate you clicking on. That is crazy though. That is crazy though. Like, I don't know, just the way the community works, that you can click on a random small stream and the way it's all interlaced back through other channels and people. Like, it's crazy the overlap in the Souls community through a lot of channels. It really is. But it is always interesting to hear like how people come to find a channel, because I find a lot of people through other streamers, so it's always cool to hear like, oh, I found you through this person, or yeah, somebody comes from the directory, or yeah, this, that, or the other thing. It's pretty neat. So many ways to meet people on this website. It's crazy. Oh my god, I hate you. Gonna breathe fire on me. Yep. Look at that stored roll. Isn't that amazing? Gotta be, oh yeah, with the torch. What the hell? I'm not a fan of ODK. ODK is one of my least favorite bosses. Don't watch chat in school very often. You were surprised to see that I was modded there. I at that time I would have only been modded for a few months. But yeah, it's just so funny how small the world is. Right? They don't. There's a lot of truth behind the 6 degrees of separation. I feel like you grew out of Schoolish chat. Schoolish chat's changed a lot in the last few months, I would say. Multiple low viewer streamers. I watch a lot of low viewer streamers, but it's all connected out of school and other people, right? Like, I found people through him, etc., etc. Still pay attention to his chat. Too many people there. Well, I'm modded, so I kind of have to. But yeah, it's changed quite a bit. It's changed quite a bit. I don't talk as much as I used to. I used to talk so much. That's why my chat numbers are so high. Like way back. I mean, I'm talking like late 2016. I'm talking late 2016. I would say that there were about 5 or so of us that like absolutely dominated the chat all the time, and then there were a few others that talked pretty frequently. But like Senor, myself, at the time was Furious Piggy, Feels Piggy Man, Acid Catastrophe, Osam, like we absolutely just dominated that chat. Turco talked a lot. You know, and then some other people kind of came in and out of that, but a lot of those people aren't ever around. Senor and I are mods now, so half the chat hates us. We don't talk as much. Past few months, you've been really watching school since you started watching other people more? Oh yeah, no, it's way different. It is absolutely way different. Yeah, and I try and watch other people too. I try and watch other people too. Like I watch him so I can. Thank you, game. You shit. I watch him because obviously, like, I very much enjoy him as a streamer. Also Tamad, but I do try and watch some other people if I can. Classified, how are you? Bloody Crow of Canehurst cosplay? Okay, how does one do that run? Out of curiosity. Cause I feel like Bloodborne builds are relatively difficult to... Are you really gonna follow me this damn far? Holy crap. Bloodborne runs are kinda hard to, like, port over. Dark Wraiths? What about them? Yeah, they are pretty furious. Like, one-on-one, they're not terrible, but if you get two of them, it does become a lot rougher, for sure. Faux show. Not watches you more? Hey man, there you go. No, that's what I always like to see too, is just like that like I said, that shared community. Like, you make friends and find people in other channels, and you hang out. Build mask. Build mask. Do I have the build mask? Are you talking about, like, Lucatiles? Because that's one I need to get. The rest of you don't know? Well, see, that's the problem. I can't do these cosplays if I don't have a full build to go with it. 1v1 with someone in the Fair and Swamp? Got your ass handed to you? Were they built as a Dark Wraith, or did they... did they fight you near the Dark Wraith? And so they fought you as well? Uria's mask? Hold on. We should have Uria's stuff. Uria. Where is Uria? I'm so confused. When we killed Uria, we bought her stuff, didn't we? What's the name of her set? I passed it. Oh, so I do have it. What's the name of her set? I'm just not seeing the... From the image, I'm not seeing what you're talking about. Build mask. Well, I don't... Oh, okay, I'm thinking... Never mind. I was thinking a bill like a bird has a bill. And so I wasn't looking for build as the name of it. I'm sorry. I completely botched that. I don't know, for the right now I wanna get through characters and enemies in the game. We did do the Guts cosplay. That was probably the one exception before I start doing like builds, trying to go and kind of custom make cosplay builds from outside of the game. Bloody Crow to have a build. Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking that's what you meant. You said the build mask and Bloody Crow, and I was like, okay. It's got like a bird beak. Black hand top and maybe Black Knight leggings. Yeah, I don't know. It would be something to figure out for sure, but I don't know. For the time being, I want to do enemies and NPCs and bosses and stuff that are in the game. I need to get through a few more bosses Make a giant dad run? But there's not even, like, the Mask of the Father. What happened? Frost and Mikhail both went all in and lost. And then Fool did the double or nothing and jumped up to 6th. Other cosplays are there too. So, a few of them are, Doctor. I'm gonna try to every day or every other day or so get an old one uploaded and eventually get as many of them up there as I can. Lapse armor plus Gundir's head. Wait, why Gundir's head? What was the build? Takes me out of my comfort zone? Well, what's the criteria for that? I don't know, I feel like it's, unless I'm doing like an absolute like a straight up challenge run, like most of this kind of stuff is in my comfort zone, which I think is why it's why I enjoy it so much and it's why it works so well, is because it can be so relaxed for me to just play through it and still be able to talk and stuff. I think being able to play the game and not have to be 100% focus mode all the time is really good. Hey Dak, welcome back. At least worn a ring swap. Well, I would wear Sun Princess ring, which I normally do. This I'm just doing because of there's so much skin showing that I gotta look pretty. Nice. I should have put on bleed resin, but uh-oh. No more Lloyd's ring? Well, that's fine. Swap it out for something else. Ooh, that's bad. I just rolled the first one and it threw me off for the second. But he used to survive heist, feels bad, man. There we go. Woo. Keeps looking like he's going into his split. I honestly keep thinking he's going into his transition. He just keeps doing another attack instead. Misrolled. There it is. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Did change it up and tried to focus a little bit on the shade a little bit, and that was good. That was definitely a good call. Oh, I didn't rip. I took it off before I actually got the souls bonus. Feels bad, man. Sold out too many people? That's now you're a cursed I thought you said now you're a cursed people. But you said now you're cursed purple. That would make more sense. Remember having 14,500 sterlings? Damn, it seems like so long ago, Turco. It seems like so long ago. When you had 100,000, you would have been right up there in that top 10, Subaru. Would have been right up there. Von Weiss, welcome back. A little bit top heavy. Yeah, well, okay, so backstory on the character. This character was originally made for fist only. So I made him a totally beefy character. And then we went and did door shield only, and then I decided I was going to start doing cosplay runs and go to max new game and stuff. And thus we are here now. So yeah, he's top heavy simply for the fact that he started as a fist only character. Hey, Popcorn. So much fisting, all the fisting. That run was fun, except Half-Light. I hated every ounce of him during that fight. Mostly the Painted Guardians. But that fight was garbage. That fight was absolute garbage. You know what? I should probably put on that. I guess I could have menued here. That would have made more sense. NG999 Return of the Fist. And we're not making it to New Game 999 on this character. We'll definitely get to New Game 100, but we're not getting to 999. That's not happening. I do not foresee it. I don't. If Tony would do that, or Ghost, what, a fist only run at New Game 999? I don't know. Those guys, like, I don't know that they do those kinds of challenges. I really don't. Buy bill for a fist only run? Agree with the logical thought process. Thank you. I think Tony's at about 850. I think he's at about 850. Or at least that's what I think I saw him on last night. I don't know if he's on like 853 now. Make the last one boring as hell. Yeah, that's true. Just be like, get on with it. Yeah, you would want to be like cruising through with like a super OP build. NG999 max new game? No, it's just that's technically the 1000th run. So you'd see after that if the counter gets messed up. Cause the tracker for hours ends at 9995959. So there's some skepticism to that breaking new game 999. If it's gonna go to NG 1000 or if it's gonna do something funky. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, grab a drink. We'll be right back, and then we'll hit up Aldrich and beyond. So I'll be right back, guys. Yo, God Killer. And Alec, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Come out of your screen and take your soul? Oh, for sure. That's the end. It's the end right there. What about legit? I think Tony is the furthest legit in new game cycles that we know of. The vid you linked? Yeah, I did. I think I had seen that before at some point, or at least I had seen like bits of it. But yeah, the freaking giant ad, man. That the end or just a new beginning? Yeah, once you get there, you got to do another 999. Missing roles in 2018? What do you mean? How do you like it? It's kind of funny. I mean, there are some things about it that are just a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, it's definitely good to understand the meme being in the Dark Souls community. I get my inputs eaten all the time in New Game 18. Stored rolls out the wazoo. You roll, miss the timing, and die? It happens. It happens. I remember getting, like, mistiming one roll in particular on Aldrich and dying on a no-hit run in 2018. Oh, God Killer, thank you for the raid, man. How was the stream? Ow. Please no. Alright, we good. Damn it. Hit in the back so many times. I feel like this would be one of the scarier bosses for the Chaos Blade, just simply for the fact that you can get hit like that while your health is already depleting. Magic Cosplay is open for suggestion. I'd like to do them probably. I want to have higher stats for them. That's the real problem. Hey, Reflect, how are you? Only like 12 per hit? It's percentage based, I think. So for me, it would be about 18. 18 to 19 per hit. I think it's 1% per hit. So I guess it wouldn't be too bad, and if we have Sun Princess ring on, would be good for it. Yuria cosplay? What does she use for weapon? Blood Tinged Blade thing? The one that ate your HP? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. I think I've heard of it, but I don't know. I don't know what. SL1 Chaos Blade Deathless? What are even the stat requirements on the Chaos Blade? Oh, the Chikage. Yeah. Yeah. Katana Witch's Blade you can't see? What do you mean can't see? I'm confused. Am I being mocked? Dark Drift? Dark Drift. Oh, Dark Drift has an invisible? Okay. Can you tell that from the image? Oh, that's gotta be weird for, like... You just have to know that you're close enough. Won't know that I'm whiffing. I'm a cosplayer now? Pretty much Reflect. Pretty much, man. They're a lot of fun, though. They're a lot of fun getting to play through the game in different ways all the time. Plus, I'm just kind of... It's a fun way to go about getting all achievements and, like, acquiring everything and getting max level and stuff. Knights Hunters and 2-hand for SO1? Alright, good info. Good info. I'm not gonna do that run, but it's good to know. Having fun and not grinding speedrun? I know, what a concept. What a freaking concept, man. Harder to see than the frayed blade? But I feel like I can see the frayed blade. You have a spreadsheet? I have a spreadsheet too. But it's basically of my past accomplishments, so it's not very long. I guess in theory, if I really... Oh, okay. If I really wanted to, I could like start filling that spreadsheet out ahead of time and being like, these are all the runs that I'm gonna do. But I kind of like deciding more so on the fly. Look at that stored roll, man. What is this garbage? Uchigatana! Coultergeist. How are you doing? David, welcome back. Not chasing a 3-day dopamine high that disappears into anger and depression that you can't PB, rinse and repeat. My dopamine high and anger and depression come from just streaming. That's where I find my highs and lows. Just analyze my channel's numbers and either get happy or sad. Last day of fasting? Nice, Turco. Do you indulge afterwards? Give you dopamine? Damn it. He knows what's up. Fly by the seat of your pants, 6 hours advanced planning stream? I don't want to sit and plan things for 6 hours. So it is always better, and once you hit your peak, all the shit you learned is probably never going to be useful again. Yeah, that's fair. Well, I'm surprised I still hit the head with that. It's mildly impressive. What does indulge mean? It's spelled with an I, actually. Like, will you eat a lot of food as soon as Ramadan is over? "30-minute fight? It won't be 30 minutes. But with 6 hours notice, gotcha. Yeah, honestly, some of these runs I decide, like, which cosplay I'm gonna do, like, 10-15 minutes before stream. If I haven't decided beforehand. Hey, Sonic. See a fat roll run? I've had several people suggest that, actually. Maybe. Maybe at some point. Hey, Mikhail. How are you? At the beginning, everything will seem too much. I guess that's understandable. You'll fill up pretty quickly. Fat Roll DS1? Fat Roll DS1, though, isn't terrible because poise. Like, you can Havel tank things, or Stone Armor tank things so easily. I remember that's how I beat the last few bosses my blind playthrough. Felt really sad afterwards. I was like, I didn't feel like I earned it. Gave this guy so much more health, but you don't like that they made the Storm Ruler? Yeah, but I mean, it's meant... I mean, that's the whole point of it is to be a gimmick fight, and the Storm Ruler is a callback to Demon Souls, where you fight the Storm King with the Storm Ruler. Half his armor plus big weapon profit. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I missed that last one. You can squeeze 4 swings in there. Hey, Oyster. Strength weapons is poop in DS1? You can't use them? Wait, why is that? Too slow? It's not like strength weapons are fast in any of the games, though. They all just take adapting. I don't like when I randomly see the light for my apartment go on. Like my back porch. I don't think somebody's out there. I think it's like an animal triggering it. Cause you can't you can't spam R1. Feels bad, man. I love heavy weapons, but I mean stuff like this does really good damage as well. I didn't mean to do an instant riposte there. So now I'm not going to be able to finish him with a riposte. Since you started playing Souls, so when you pick up Dragon Tooth today, you raged you couldn't even hit the gargoyles. See, I love heavy hitting stuff. Like you gotta find the big you gotta find the window for it, but you hit big. Ooh, we are gonna get the excessive riposte final kill. Uchigatana on every game for your first playthrough. Did you do DS1 blind? Like, how did you manage to stumble upon Uchigatana? You just pissed off the merchant, said fuck it, gonna kill him. You're like, I really like this weapon. You kill everything? Oh no. Do a crazy amount of damage in a short amount of time? I don't know, I like hitting like a truck. To me that's fun, is like one swing and just chunk the health. Like when I did my blind playthrough of DS2, I went with the Ultra Great Sword. When I went with DS1, I think I had the Claymore. DS3 I did a Store Straight Sword because that's what everybody used, and that's like I was spoiled on this game. I mean, straight swords and stuff are great in this, but if I'm just doing a casual run, like it's a lot of fun for me to use the heavy weaponry. Trouble watching fist only stuff and bad weapon runs makes you anxious. Why is that? Because it takes so long, or what? About Monster Hunter World, but you got a fire bow build, easily do 200 to 400 damage if you hit the arrows correctly within 5 to 10 seconds. See, that was one thing that what the heck? Why is my character stand up? Yeah, that's definitely one thing that I never really experimented too much with, because I didn't like the concept of having to craft all my ammo, but I guess you have standard ammo that you get that's infinite. But even with that, like when I played Monster Hunter World, I played with the switchblade. What was it? There was the switch axe, and then there was it switchblade? take forever, and is it really more difficult but more tedious? Well, it's more difficult because of the damage and the repetition, right? It's not necessarily like that the boss becomes any harder. It's just you have to repeat. Now, I guess it depends too on whether they have health and stuff. Charge blade, that's what it was. I did the charge blade. Broken straight sword isn't that bad. Change the actual way you approach a fight? Well, so like when I did SL1, no upgrades, no infusions, no buffs, no rings. Like that was tough because your health is so low. If I had higher health, then it would have been way easier. But it's low damage, low health. And so it's tedious, but it's also like extremely difficult because you have to be able to survive for that long. Nice. Damn, he knocked me far. Holy shit. Having 40 vigor and doing fist only? I did fist only just to say that I did fist only. It wasn't extremely difficult. Outside, I mean, there were some things that were difficult.
Down
But
the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring.
Android civil rights game that Faraz was playing the other week? Android civil rights? Oh, Detroit Become Human. Yeah. Strawberry Salad, thank you for the follow. I've heard pretty good things about it. Can the camera fucking stop? Dude, what is this? What is the camera on this piece of shit boss, man? It just went, rotate. So stupid. So stupid. Like, fighting this boss, fist only and stuff, was so painful because of how the camera rotated on it. Like, you would dodge into him and then, like, you would come out a different direction sometimes. Don't want to watch too much and spoil it for yourself? Well, I think there's a lot of options. Like, it's one of those games that you can change your choices every time and it affects your story. So, like, I guess you could be spoiled for one way to play it. But you definitely have a lot of options in the grand scheme of things. I was killing an invader with the Titanite demon catch pole using the cestus. Dude, the Titanite catch pole is a lot of fun. Titanite catch pole is a lot of fun. Apparently you were watching when that happened. Hey Wilhelm, wanna go to Dunk City? Well, look at how old that clip is, Turco. That clip's over a year old. Year and 3 months. Change option to get different is the Witcher games. No, I'm not saying that's a unique concept, but I'm saying it's one of the ones where, like, it's not like, I don't know if it's storyline based, but I think at the end of it or something, like, you can see all the options you made, like all the choices you made and like the outcomes that it had. Hey Glungers, basically an interactive movie, but you're not paying $60 for it. Yeah, you'll watch somebody else play it for free. It's a good way to go about it. Life is Strange is your kind of speed? Never played them. Never played it. Are you gonna play the free Captain something game that's like in that world that they announced at E3? Import previous game and choices you made that affects the next one. Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. I remember games doing that a while back. Like old PS2 games and stuff doing that. Carrying over saves. Dual Candlestick run? Scholars and Clerics? I would just do them as separate ones. Because basically what ends up happening is I would have both in hand and I would only use one of them. Yeah, there's like the kid, like it's like a kid who wants to be, dresses up as a superhero or something like that. He's getting his own game that's free. Like an episode in the Life is Strange series. I don't know if it's a full episode, like it's a small like side thing, but they were giving it for free. One candlestick buff sorceries, the other casts them. Okay. Hey Chippers, what's going on? Let's miss all the swings. Hey Marak, welcome back. Soul level 519, I think. Yeah, 519. Conan the Barbarian run? Nah, man, we're the Sword Master. What sword is Conan using? I remember seeing some old meme like Conan the Librarian. I forget what it was from though, if it was from like an SNL thing or something. I don't know if we're gonna bleed him, but we're gonna try. Gotta try and get the roll attacks on him. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fast enough. Okay, I tried to go for the green hit. Would have been a flawless fight, but I tried to go for I tried to get a quick second one in there. Oh man. Damn you, Nameless. Coulda had it. Coulda had it. I have his moveset because he doesn't use a chime. Yeah, so I did a Nameless King run already. Right? We did a Nameless King run, I think. But yeah, that was the issue. That's been the issue, honestly, with a lot of them. Is that, like, some of the bosses just don't have a chime. And so I was like, well, I can't, like... I feel weird using the chime in a lot of situations. I haven't done a Havel run. That's another one that's been talked about. I've been putting a lot of points towards Vitality. I'm trying to max that out. consider doing runs with every weapon in the game, only using one weapon per run? Or is that a crazy idea? I mean, that's kind of what that's kind of what we've been accomplishing with this. I mean, there are some weapons that are outside of the scope of cosplay runs, but every cosplay run that we've done so far has used a different weapon. Is Havel fast rolling though? I don't know actually. Does he mid roll or fat roll? How many souls do I need to level up? 3.69 million. Alright, apparently we're not taking that bonfire, so here's to not dying. Gotta make it as accurate as possible. Nah, it's a little bit too late. I already have 89 vitality. Ow, ow. Thank you for not letting me roll, game. Appreciate it. But uses Cestus. I've stopped doing that, senor, okay? I've stopped doing that. I just suck it up and I fight him without parries. It's because I was a casual scrub who couldn't kill bosses without parrying them. 2 dragon tooth? Wouldn't it be 2 dragon teeth? Fast roll even with maxed out equip load as Havel? Probably not. I mean, we do have Havel's ring +3, and yeah, we could probably only mid roll at best. Max vitality, Havel's +3, fat +3, and even if we went prisoner's chain, you probably can't even fast roll with it. Haven't been around. I know. I'm just saying, like, it's been those were in the early new games. Matt, welcome back. Havel roll with fast roll, which is not a Havel. Hey, what if Havel was really this buff underneath? Maybe he could fast roll. I don't need sunlight medals anymore. Did not need to pick that up. Don't have all the gestures? I don't have all the gestures because I don't have all, like... I don't know. I don't know where all of them are from. Do we have all the ones from, what do you call it? Do we have all the ones from Covenants? Bray Bear, how are you doing? Ah, nice. Yeah, delay that follow-up. Appreciate it. Praise the Sun? We have Praise the Sun. I'm doing well, Bear. Thank you for asking. Praise the Moon? No. Serious cosplay? Well, I mean, I do have Sirius's stuff. Well, that is freaking close. Okay. Sun henna tattoo? Okay, why is henna even called, like, why do people call it a henna tattoo? It goes away. It's not a tattoo. Get the infusion achievement? I guess I could. Like, I'd have to just go ahead and collect all of the coals for it, but yeah, I could probably just knock that out if we're looking for something to do. Stains your skin for like 2 weeks. I guess that's fair. You could just call it a henna stain. Knock out the gestures. Well, so what gestures are we missing? How many? Oh, I didn't want to actually sit. Feel productive this stream? I have 10, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30 gestures. How many are there in the game? Can't be missing that many. Hey, Harley. How are you? Plus 15 Demon's Great Axe acquired? Wait, are you in New Game Plus, Senor? Can you get... I guess you can get plus 50. You gotta be in New Game Plus, I would think. Just New Game? What's the pathing for that then? Where do you get the chunks? And oh, did you farm the Dark Wraiths in New Londo for chunks? 33 gestures? Okay, so we're missing 3 of them. Few gestures for summoning NPCs. That might be part of it then, and we haven't summoned all of the NPCs. And my frames are crapping themselves because thank you, Comcast. I didn't realize that killing slugs in Blighttown gave you some large shards. Yeah, our frames are all over the place because, you know, Comcast is great and all that jazz. Slap for straight unless you go for the Dark Wraiths. Yeah, I've never actually tried to get like a weapon that strong that early in the game. You would easily one-shot both of them. Fios isn't even that good tonight? Uh-oh. That's not good to hear. That's not good to hear. I wonder what's going on then. If everybody's having troubles. Pale Shade for Pontiff granted judgment? Maybe. Where do you summon Pale Shade from? 460 megabyte PS4 update took 40 minutes. Well, PS4 is also like shit at optimizing their downloads. I don't know what it is, but their download times are not great. Abyss Watchers in Pale Abyss Watchers in Pontiff for Pale Shade. Those are the places you can summon them. Do you have to summon them at both in order to get the gesture? Blackhand Gothard gets you a gesture. Can do that at Abyss Watchers or Pontiff. Okay, well that'll have to be next run. Are there requirements for getting, like, for having him available? Like, are there any prerequisites? Yo, Stay Plus. Thank you, Purple. I mean, I was looking for more for an explanation, just in chat. But thank you. Got mad exclusives though. Yeah, pretty much that's what they offer. Like, people always rag on Xbox and stuff. Sure, they don't have the exclusives, but I definitely prefer their console in general, like just from like a usability standpoint. Alright, I'm gonna warp just to reset those guys. Alright, for Gothard, no, you've seen his sign just while running through quickly. Where does his sign sit then? Okay, what is going on? What is going on right now with my internet? This is getting ridiculous. I'm just gonna shut off everything else on Everything else that's connected to the internet or could possibly be connected to the internet. Looks like your internet, dude. I don't know what's going on. It was fine, and then we've dropped like 1,300 frames in the past couple minutes. The thing is, every time I check, like nothing looks out of the ordinary. So I honestly never know what to think. Watches, there's one summoned by the perimeter bonfire. Others on the stairs near the sitting spear guy. Okay. Can you summon both? Got both PS4 and Xbox One. Never used the Xbox though. I have both. I used to play the Xbox. I got the Xbox One back in 2014, I think. Okay, so it might be worth it to summon both and get the... Can you I guess I could summon them, get the gestures, and then send them home. One, then dismiss them, then the other. Okay, so I just have to do the summon, then get rid of them. Might have to buy the new Halo. Well, you can get that on. You can get that on PC. Yeah, no, because Microsoft, like people keep making these comments about like, oh, you know, Microsoft is kind of off doing their own thing, but Microsoft is trying to, like, their thing is like being able to provide you with a way to play your game on any device, right? So use Xbox as the console, and then like you can stream that gameplay to other things. Their Game Pass is meant to be like the Netflix of games, right? You pay $10 a month and you get all of those games available to play. So $120 a year, you get basically the value of 2 brand new games, and they're putting some of their launch titles on there if they can. It's always been marketed as like an entertainment system, right? Use it for, what do you call it? Yeah, it's meant to be used for streaming videos, right? They have the Windows Store to buy, or the Xbox Store to buy movies, watch Netflix, all that stuff. Like PlayStation 4 can do some of it, but the interface on it is god awful in comparison. And Xbox just, like, I don't know, it's a cleaner interface.
Oh dear. Another
Personally don't have a use for it. That's fine. I got that first, right? I got that back in 2014. People were like, oh, why do you have an Xbox? Like, Bloodborne is like, first off, wasn't into the Dark Souls series until 2 years ago. And Bloodborne wasn't even a thing when I bought my Xbox. I'm a Halo guy, so I bought an Xbox because I like Halo. You know, I use my PS4 more because of the exclusives, but that doesn't mean that I like the console more. Analyze the marketing of PS4 and Xbox One? For what? Like a class or something? So what? Full buy my stuff is cheaper than Expo? But yeah, Xbox is always marketed as a all-in-one entertainment system. Like, Sony's definitely had him beat in coming out with exclusives more consistently and stuff. Obviously, like, Halo and Gears and whatnot are very good exclusives, but Sony isn't having it? Yeah, Sony won't do crossplay with anybody. Like, I'm sure when Rocket League comes to the Switch, it's gonna be playable between Xbox, Switch, and PC. Meanwhile, PS4 will only do things with PC. Grinding your teeth. Oh man, that's never fun. That hurts. Don't do it much, but occasionally when I do, it's not fun at all. It's on the Switch, but huge controversy with people trying to use their PS4 Fortnite. Yeah, I heard about that. I like saw somebody mention it today, and then my friend said it to me. He's like, "What have you been hearing about Sony's E3?" And it was like for a day. He was like, for like a little bit, it was people talking about The Last of Us 2, and then ever since, it's been just complaints about the like Fortnite compatibility. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I heard somebody make a comment about it. 2.1k damage? Jesus, Senor. I did not parry Pontiff on this run classified. I tried to parry Champ Gundyr. I think I landed like 2 successful parries and was like, nope. Katana parrying does not go well for me. Hey Rob, how are you? The Gargs, that's such overkill though. How much health do the gargoyles even have? Japanese companies are very conservative. Yeah, but like even Nintendo is going to like allow the crossplay and stuff. So explain that. Explain that to me. Dodging. Oh. I wish you could do like a flip. That'd be cool. Do a run front flip. Still are in other aspects of the. That's yeah. It's definitely interesting to see the approach that Nintendo is taking with the Switch. Like it's definitely been marketed different. You know, they're opening up to things. It's pretty neat. Went down with 1143. Okay. Back to Twinking and Sen's Fortress. Doing all the invasions and such. Having a grand old time. Yeah, the angel sounds like me in the morning. It's one thing I've kind of considered. It would be like, oh, I could, you know, if I got Dark Souls Remastered, we could do PvP. Like, I almost wonder, like, I've never PvP'd, but, like, would it be worthwhile to like, make a PvP build on this or on DS1 and, like, do low-level invasions? I feel like I would be scum and then it would attract not so good people, but I don't know. Dad's truck run? Nice. Get up in the morning is for class, the rest of the time is the afternoon. I'm a little jealous. I have to get up and go to work. Normal randomizer working with enemy randomizer? What does normal randomizer do? Like item randomizer? Nuggets are done. Oh, that sounds really good right now. My dinner was a little bit slim because it was leftovers from yesterday. And I had apparently eaten more than half of yesterday's, so. Like backstabs? I just meant like low-level invasions. It might be a moot point now. Hey, Gata. How are you? How was your stream? Oh, you got all your different hot sauces. Oh, I should have been hit there. This is gonna be bad. I gotta be careful here. Yeah, there's so much health. Naked with only a bow? It probably wouldn't be too hard for most bosses. Probably, I would say princes are likely to be the hardest boss in that run. But I would say that that's also probably fairly similar to Ferris cosplay. I really want them to come up with an enemy randomizer for this game. I would thoroughly enjoy that. But only Soul Cinder gave you the most trouble? Why is that? You can fight him like he's melee and just bow him at point blank. I guess that's like the hardest concept for people to get. I feel like it's easier to do bow only in melee range. Going like far away at rate, you know, becomes a problematic thing. Can we not? Holy shit. Dude, the healing animation time is like just too long on this boss fight. You know what? That gets so weird when you're super close to the wall. I never know if I'm supposed to run out or towards the wall. Hate mail's the best part of low level invading. The thing is like, that's not really who I am. I feel like it'd be kind of fun, but also really, really mean. Give more equip load? So you can just cheat engine your equip load to be the max. Problem solved. More Demon Prince Sudoku again? I feel like I've gotten him close to it, but he hasn't clipped out. Like he's just like been against the wall. Like he's flown against the wall. I wonder if it has something to do with your like PC's capability. I honestly have no idea. I didn't realize he only had one hit left. Alright, well that was simple enough. Can tell they're new. It feels great when you know they're making manning a dark bead with one shot build to be lame though. I remember seeing Cynical doing the Sens invasions, and some people I know get up on they get their characters onto the like pendulum or up on the ledges by the pendulum and snipe from there. Why are you still up at 4 a.m. and watching the Beauty and the Geek Australia at that? I don't know, man. I don't know your life. The goodest of boys. PS4. Yeah, like, I don't know how it runs on PS4. Hey, Noel. Goes great bow and a dagger. At the bridge pendulum, yeah. The title. Is that the last one or the second to last one? No, gets 66k because she double or nothings every single time, and she's been on a really, in her case, a bad streak. She's been trying to double or nothing to lose it all, and she just can't. And so it just keeps doubling. Which I find really funny and ironic. Second to last one because you're impatient. Don't have time because they could definitely just die, get themselves killed off. Game Thread, welcome back. 69 hours. Oh baby. Oh baby. Made so that the bot was rigged so that you don't lose. Getting a kick out of pretending I didn't do it. No, I didn't. You've lost before. Don't act like it. If I really had it rigged, I would just set you to 100% success rate. Or like 99%, so you get a 1% chance of failing. The run's actually going pretty well. We're cruising through it. We haven't died all that much. What did we die to on this run? No longer want your food. Uh-oh. Gonna be an audio tech for a concert tomorrow. Sound check and rigging starts at 10 a.m. What are you doing up at 4 a.m. then, Oyster? Get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Best of luck with the concert. Oh, no! Somehow avoided it. Somehow avoided it. But yeah, take care, Oyster. I will see you later. An application seminar tomorrow? Application seminar. On the way to Grave Tender? How did we die there? Did I run off the edge? Or something like that? Is that like applying for university or something? Or like, what are you applying? Being a bum? A login playing with your microphone tomorrow? Well, I have to go to work tomorrow, so that's fun. CSI Colonel Mine show when with your mom when you're super young? Didn't mess you up, girl. Yeah, some of that stuff is definitely very very interesting. Formally and properly apply for a job. Oh, okay. That kind of application. Well, to be fair, they don't teach certain life skills like they should. They don't teach certain life skills like they should. Like doing taxes and, you know, proper job application and how to go about interviews and all those different things. It's like you have to go out of your way to learn those things. It's like they're not... Those are things that should be taught to you in high school. Like cooking? Seriously though, like that's an optional course. That stuff is optional. Taught cooking? The only required quote-unquote cooking class I took was Family and Consumer Science in 7th grade. Oh no, I'm dead. Woo, not dead. Not dead. iFrame, welcome back. How are you? taught cooking, but the class was super hard to get into, and you didn't really cook. Well, that's what I'm saying. It was like a gen ed class. You know, only a handful of people took it. Congrats, Noel. You're back at 0. What would have been crazy is if you won, because you would have been up in the top 10. Cooking as a mandatory up until year 10. Yeah, it'd be interesting to, like, see the differences between education systems in other countries. Last dab down? Oh, the dab of, hot sauce. All I could think of was, was anybody else here? I don't think God is still here. So, for whatever reason, oh, Stay was here. Stay was there. In Nushebti's stream this morning, he had a dab command, and it was only working for him. It wouldn't work for chat. And as soon as he took away the exclamation mark, it worked again. Like, it worked for everybody. So, exclamation mark dab just did not work. Oh, the sauce is called the last dab. It hurts so much. Why do you do these things to yourself, Mikhail? Two nights in a row. Just pain and suffering for your mouth hole. Pain is temporary, but hot sauce is forever. No, we will have no such dab command. There will be no dabbing in this channel. This is a dab-free zone. As Noel goes and dabs anyway. Flirt with danger while sitting down. That's why I play Dark Souls. Calculate pH data and stuff? Nope, ain't teaching you taxes. It's the same way in the US. It's the same way. You do that stuff in chemistry, but never do they teach you anything about taxes, and then you get to the real world and it's like, hey, you got a job now, file taxes. Then you gotta go to somebody because they actually went to school for it. Pay them to do your taxes. You're a bot? Everybody's a bot. My bot's a bot. Coppelius, what's going on? I am level 519, I believe. Yes, 519. We're getting pretty close, though, to 520. Just a marketing strat? You really think so? You think they don't teach taxes as a standard thing so that they can employ tax professionals? Adopted a cat 2 days ago and learned you're allergic. Oh no. Thought we're all handsomes. You right, Purple. You right, we're all handsomes. I would imagine that you guys, several of you, I'm sure, are excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. You guys know my opinion on it, but I'm sure there are several of you that are looking forward to it. This is going to be bad. This is gonna be sketchy, at the minimum. I gotta land my hits, or we're in a bad position. Look inside my face. Got it. Senor, you better one shot. You better one-shot Iron Golem. I'll be disappointed if you don't. Surviving without drinking a ton of milk and ice cream? That's good. That's good. I don't actually know if you can one-shot Iron Golem. Probably can't. Three cats and 2 dogs over the course of about 16 years. Horribly allergic to everything. Get regular checkups. Hey, hey. Get out of here. Can you just take medicine? Like, can you just take some sort of antihistamine or something to deal with the allergies? See, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Wait, what was that? It didn't do damage, but it did the animation like it did. Oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. No good on the health department there. Alright, Half-Light. You've been PvPing too much. Mama. Ow. Yeah, this cosplay hurts on this fight. Very much so. Ow. Nice. Nice. Excellent. I really thoroughly enjoyed the whole...
Thy hand grenade, but with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Half-Light, stay out of this one, would you? That guy from 30 minutes ago. I guess I should have said thank you 30 minutes from now. But thank you. So much katana in one room. Yeah, we gotta get rid of one of them. I think we know who that is. Oh, I should have done the riposte there. 840 plus damage and instant stagger. Did you go RTSR on it? I would assume so. I ran back into that because I am smart. Says like it's its day job and it's super cuddly. It just wants to love you. Just wants to love you. Take allergy medication and love the cat back. It's the best advice I can give. Otherwise you're gonna have to get rid of it. And poor kitty has to find a new home. Spamming R1 point blank with Half-Life holding up his shield. Yeah. It was definitely a bolder move. Definitely a bolder move there. Fully charged R2 with 1.1k damage, but no stagger. Well, is that because he already had the stagger? Hey, King Pancake. Just in time for Gale. The best time. You did drugs in the military with steel trades? What? Oh, red is clean. To be watched when you randomly selected for drug your intent. Damn. I guess you never really hear the behind the scenes things with stuff like that. It's not necessarily surprising. Quitting out of the fight, each with a different attack to see the damage. Okay. It might have been why... Senor, it might have been where you hit him. It's not... I don't think his stagger is based on damage. It's about hitting him below the knee. right? Hitting him below the knee with enough damage will send him shaking, and then another one will knock him backwards. No hitting below the belt, but that's exactly where you're supposed to hit. Okay, that threw me off. Okay, I need to get him out of the chairs. That was close. Try to be like greedy for poison, but also you gotta stay safe because don't really have much to work with here on defenses. Oh, nice, we got the poison bar. I'll probably rebuff in second phase and do more poison. But for now, we'll ride this out. See how much we can get. That was close on the stamina front. I know he's... What, he can bleed, but he's resistant to it? I don't think I've seen him bleed yet. Gotten a fair number of hits on him. So it said Elton John. Took you too long to figure it out. Oh no. My favorite license plate that I've ever seen just said wolves. Only come back to Dark Souls 3 to fight Gale. The rest of the game would be a bore for you? Really? I don't know. There are a few bosses that I don't enjoy that much, but I like fighting like Gale and Demon Prince and Frida, Midir. Nameless is good. Like there's a fair share of enjoyable bosses. It said wolves. Like that's all the license plate said was wolves. I ran back into it, damn it. Alucard? I was gonna say that's a name, right? Crystal Sage and Deacons? Oh yeah, my favorites. Yeah, those are two that I don't look forward to. Need to find an opening though for this. Doesn't really give you a lot of downtime in that department. It's probably going to be phase 3 that we can. Hey, it's a bleed proc. That was so close. Alright, we did get the poison off on him, so that's nice. Named your son Schooler Killer? You already got a kid? I didn't know that, Turco. How old is he? When's he gonna start his first challenge run? That was definitely greedy on the last hit there. No, I know you don't. I was just going along with the joke. Named your son El Turco? It's a pretty good name. It's a pretty good name. Haven't seen any good ones in a while. Love when people have good custom plates. I've seen a few custom plates recently, but I don't remember what any of them were. When am I streaming Pokemon Coliseum? What, was Coliseum for the N64? The Wii? Are you sure about the Wii? I thought it was a 64 game. Stadium was 64, okay. Yeah, I don't have a Wii to play it on. Hey, John, named yours after the thing you love most, the Zweihander. Look at little Zweihander, all grown up. Coliseum is on the GameCube? Okay, so is it GameCube or Wii? I've got two things. Still have your N64? N64 would be fun. Well, they do have a virtual store, but virtual store is buying old games. They threw away your 64? What? What a waste of money. Oh, they thought it didn't work anymore. Well, that's different. Started a fight. Damn it, Rob. Play Mario Galaxy and Skyward Sword? Yeah, the Wii had some good games. It was our family console, so that was the one console I wasn't allowed to take when I moved out. Like, I was allowed to take the PS2 and the Sega and the NES. I was not allowed to take the Wii. I don't know why I went for that last swing there. Never had a 64, so no one can steal it. It's one good way to go about things. Can't steal it if you don't have it. It's the best reason to not have any. Live a bare bones life so nobody can steal anything from you. Yeah, I still have to pick up the power cables for the GameCube. Then I can start borrowing some games from a friend. Save with money, could be rich if you wanted to. Yeah, it's all really if you want to be rich, boom, it happens. You know, a lot of people just don't want to. Alright, well, we whiffed a few times. It's fine. Measuring up to Midir? Well, I mean, to be fair, Calamite is also, like, significantly smaller than Midir. Midir is huge in comparison to most bosses. I think Ancient Dragon is probably the only thing that's, like, similar in size. Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door on Dolphin? I need to play that at some point. I do need to decide, like, a second game to play. I have some Zelda stuff I want to play. Paper Mario would be fun. Telekinetic? That's true. That attack is a pain in the ass. Thousand-Year Door, I remember that stay. That was a while ago. Real N64 Virtual Console just doesn't do it for you. That's how I am. I like the original. I like the original controller, because it throws me off. Like the remap, like the buttons aren't remapped; they're just showing the old ones when I'm playing it with a different controller. I didn't hit the head on those couple of hits. Best Dragon, then Calamite. Hey Oswaldo. Yeah, I just. Like, Sin isn't terrible. I don't like the toxic. No, you're not dead. Please die. I don't like the fight that much. He's not terrible though. Makes for some really cool speedrun skips. How so? Like, what is it? What exactly does it change? Main console Zelda games, best franchise ever. Your favorite franchise ever. Okay, so we've done Breath of the Wild and we've done A Link to the Past. I'd like to play through Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, I think I'd like to do those. Obviously like Ocarina and Majora's and what are the older ones? Like, even the original... What are the GameCube ones? Like, Twilight Princess and all that stuff. I just have to acquire it. Like, I have a GameCube. I need cables in the games, which I can get those. The N64, I don't have the N64. So I'd either have to emulate it and get an N64 PC controller, or get a hold of an N64 at some point. Alright, I need to run to the bathroom real quick and grab a drink, or should we do? You know what? Screw it. I'll fight him real quick, and then I'll do that. A store that sells one? There was one. I might need to go to the one back near my parents' place, because there was like an old game store in there. DS4 on Dolphin? Yeah, but I don't, like I just said, I don't like using... Like, I don't like remapping mentally a controller, like a modern controller, to, like, N64 or GameCube. The only one that I don't mind mapping these to is, like, Super Nintendo and NES. Because you can just use the D-pad and the ABXY. Different enemies to pogo off of and do weird things you can never... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably makes some skips, like, easier. Because it's, like, some of the enemies might be more elevated and such. On Dolphin? Wait, Hollow Knight on Dolphin? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, I don't understand how that would work. But yeah, so that's I'm like a controller snob, I guess, more than anything. You have a SNES Classic? I think that might not be a bad idea to get. I think a SNES Mini might not be a bad thing. I told my girlfriend about it as like a possible gift idea. You have like every controller. Can't just stop at 39. No, I don't know what the next cosplay will be. I don't know yet. I kind of leave it up to people giving suggestions, and then I just kind of pick something. But yeah, no, we'll keep doing cosplays. I have other bosses that need to be done, other NPCs, enemies, etc. Oh, come on. I believe we did do the Dark Wraith. I believe we did. Love the GameCube controller. The N64 controller is an abomination, but at the same time, it feels wrong playing N64 games with a different controller. The original Mario Party? I'm looking forward to Super Mario Party. I'll be curious to see if they give it online. It looks like it's got like local play between two switches. Hitbox. There it is. Apparently if you're off to the left though. Butcher Knife Lady on Road of Sacrifices. Butcher Knife Lady on Road of Sacrifices? Wait, I'm actually not sure who you're talking about. Are you talking in Settlement before you get to the... Hey, guy. Welcome back. Maneater Mildred? That's... Maneater Mildred is DS1. I don't think it's called that in DS2. Yeah, I just don't know exactly who you're referring to. Madwoman? I don't know who you're referring to. Like I'm trying to think of it. Oh, she's down like underneath, right? She's down underneath. Yeah, I haven't done that, but I should have her stuff. Hey, Carpets and Chibi, welcome back, guys. Should be Cathedral Knight or Lothric Knight, both have variations. That's not a bad idea. Because I farmed the Cathedral Knight stuff, so we're all set on that. Do the giant dad run? We don't have the... It's not fully reproducible, man. Where's my dad mask? Where's my dad mask?